Hi, I'm LP Master 6. Let's get into it. Classic Fire in Game & Watch Gallery. There are no different characters in this version of the game. There's also no music, which is kind of a big letdown, but since we'll be talking for the first run through, I won't cry until the third playthrough. Because there's no way I'm getting this on the first try, right? I don't know, I'm kind of on a roll. This is being recorded immediately after those banger attempts at Modern Fire where I got over 1100 points in easy and then 926 in hard. And then of course only 50 in very hard, but whatever, we won't count that. They essentially in easy, in game A of Original Fire, they always jump from the third floor and that's it. And it's easier to telegraph where or when somebody is going to land first because they're all falling at the same speed. It's all based on the frames. Every character that is jumping out of the building is the same. And they're all the classic Mr. Game & Watch sprite. This is where Mr. Game & Watch's design comes from. Fire. Which again, one of my favorite classic Game & Watch games. We saw my absolute favorites in Game Boy Gallery. My favorite is Ball. And then my second favorite, it's honestly either Fire or Vermin. Alright, I'm feeling a little tense here because I haven't practiced Classic Fire much at all. In fact, I think this is the game I've practiced the least in the run-up to this, recording this series. So, I'm kind of nervous right now for some reason. Whenever I record a game at all, I actually get pretty nervous in the first sitting. And then after that, I'm usually pretty good. But, like, I get so nervous for whatever reason that the videos aren't going to be good. As if it really matters that much. It's not like I'm being paid to do this and my livelihood depends on it. But I guess it's just quality control. It just feels a little ridiculous because it's like, is my conversation with my microphone going to be good enough? Alright, the flashing is a little distracting. Depending on what version of, because these aren't really emulation, because it's basically impossible to emulate a Game & Watch game. Not really. They have emulators for them. I've played them. They're pretty good. But, because of the technology that it was made on, it's hard to recreate those accurately. You have to make the decision of flashing or no flashing. Do you want to show? Because on actual Game & Watch systems, you can see everything, like where they're going to go. Like where all the sprites can show up. I don't know if sprites is the right word there, but... Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. See, Fire doesn't take that long to get good, which worries me. Classic Fire, I mean. Well, I mean, Fire in general, as I've said a million times at this point. But, I mean, I've got a little bit of a... I've got Fire brain right now. I've spent 5 hours recording fucking Fire for Game & Watch for you guys. Whew. Forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry. Oh, I was saying that this worries me, that it doesn't take long to get good, because we have to get at least to 800 points here in Classic. I think I can do it, though. Because, again, this is way easier than Modern Fire, because Modern has the different characters. That is the key difference here. That and no music. I get why there's no music, so I can't really complain. This is supposed to be an accurate recreation. Of course, in reality, this is an amalgamation of both versions of Fire that released. Because it released in the original line of, I think they were called the Silver Screen Game & Watches. That was the first line. And then they had the widescreen release. And one of the versions has Fever and the other one doesn't, I believe. These facts, I could be mixing these up with an entirely different game. But I think I'm right. Okay, these get a little close, and I can't tell what's already gone and what hasn't because of the lack of animation. But if you learn the sprites, you can tell what has gone and what hasn't. Oh, okay, see, I thought that guy already had. Ooh. Alright. Tiny bit of a break right before 200. That's nice. But I feel like this is even more representative of the classic Game & Watch difficulty of you better be lightning fast with one of the 2 buttons we have on the system here. Alright. 200 with no hiccups. I guess I can talk about what I've been doing. I talked about those things that had happened to me before I recorded Kirby's Star Stacker that I forgot to talk about in Kirby Star Stacker. So I forgot what actually happened to me between recording Kirby Star Stacker and Game & Watch Gallery. But last night, my wife and I went all the way to Nashville, Tennessee, which is a good few hours from our house. We go probably an average of once a month at this point in our lives for concerts or various things. It's a nice place to be, but a terrible, terrible, terrible place to drive. Oh my god. And also the crime rate isn't like that favorable. It's better than Memphis, which we live a bit closer to. But we went to go see my wife's favorite author, so that was fun. The way her brain works was amazing. The author is V.E. Schwab. I've read one of her books, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Very good book. The villain is way too edgy like an anime villain, and I finally found out why. She talked about how she watched a ton of anime as a kid. Oh my god. Oh, the flashing. It's impossible. Luckily, though, there's an easier window. It's not as strict as modern because you can just flash yourself across the screen at your own rate and catch 2 people. So it's pretty hard to do, and it's going to be impossible once the speed really ramps up. Has it even been slowing down every 100 points? It doesn't feel like it has. It feels like it just kind of ramps up, like, really quickly at random intervals, just for a few frames, and then slows back down. I don't know, but at least I haven't been bored. Which is something I cannot say about Manhole, with its very slow start and way too difficulty curve. Another comment I want to say about Modern Fire, and it doesn't really apply here now that I'm playing it, you know, one after another. I think Modern Fire in this game has the best difficulty curve of any game I've ever played in my life. Like, the tutorial is quick and easy. It teaches you the different speeds and then makes you do 2 at a time toads and then a Yoshi and a toad. And then it will sometimes show you an egg. And, you know, that's all early on, so you have a chance to make up any misses at 200 points. You could theoretically, on your very first try at the game, get, you know, 1,000 points. If you're good enough. Shit. Oh, wait, we didn't hit Fever. I thought there was a Fever at 300 points. Oh, maybe there's one at 500 and we just missed it. I hope that's not the case. I really didn't want to make a mistake in the first 500 points. That is a bad omen. Of course, this is our first try. We might get misses erased at 500. Again, I'm not sure. Are we are playing, yeah, we're playing game A. Okay, just making sure. Because most of the time, the games start out way slower than this. So it's just weird. I'm not complaining, though. But that trip to Nashville was fun. We didn't really have anything to eat, so we went to a store and bought a bunch of junk food afterward, which was nice. They have my favorite cookies, aside from the gourmet cookies we order from Atlanta, Georgia on occasion. You know, like for my birthday or something. Oh, those are the best cookies. But these are the best cookies you can buy in a store. Sprouts. Vegan chocolate chip cookies. Oh my god, come on! No, I had him! That's bullshit. That's bogus garbage. But, again, very hard to tell because of all the flashing. This is not the best way they could have represented fire. Did nobody test this? Like, there are some recreations of the game that have the, like, where everybody's going to be intact. Where it's just lighter. It's not black because nobody's there. Oh, shit! Alright, I don't know if we got these guys. Okay. Cool, it erased both our misses. That would have been a fever had we not had any misses. I was really hoping for that. That's one of the coolest aspects of the classic games, those that have the fever function. Because it's really rewarding, and it helps you get through the game a lot faster, get you to a lot higher interval if you're experienced at the game. I don't know, I just wish the modern versions had something like that. But they don't. I can't think of a single example in the entire series where they do. Oh, well. No, 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 no. Oh, I had to be stupid. I had to be stupid. No, come on. That's okay. If I have to try this again, it's not the end of the world. I mean, I'm not going to be surprised. Holy God. There's too many things flashing on screen. That sucks. Oh, well. I will see you back at 562 points. Oh. Well, not yet. Because we unlocked Manhole. Million Seller. Keep pedestrians from falling. 3 of the 4 playable games have a spot in the gallery. I can't remember which one does it. Is it Oil Panic? It's either Fire or Oil Panic, I think. Whatever, who cares? Oh, we're back. But I don't know how I'm going to keep talking. I was so close to Fever, right? And then at 489, oh, shit. I got a miss. So, I barely missed out on Fever, but that would have been so nice. And as soon as I start talking, I start fucking up. And it's over again. I've got to get Fever. Otherwise, this is not going to be doable. There's no Fever. There's no Fever at all. I could have sworn that in this version of the game there was Fever. This version of Classic Fire kind of sucks compared to a lot of the other versions I've played. Because I believe there's a version with Fever, but that's not even the main issue. The main issue is the constant flashing. It works just fine in Manhole. And I get why they did it. They thought, oh, well, the imprints on the screen aren't really part of the game. Well, they kind of are. But, oh, shit. Oh, talking is impossible. Alright, I'm going to have to shut the fuck up. But, I'm going to just talk out of my ass while I focus on the game. I was talking about, how the flashing makes things impossible. I can't even think for a single second or I lose. That is so not fair. This fucking sucks. I'm upset. Because you can't see where anything is going. If you're not paying perfect attention to everyone on the screen, which isn't how it works in the original game. Because on the screen you could see the trajectory of where someone was going frame by frame. That's how Game & Watch games work. They took that out, making it way harder than it's supposed to be. I'm going to give you guys a special treat and let post-commentary Jason take over from here. Hey guys, it's post-commentary Jason, aka Sports Commentary Jason. We already have something interesting happening. That pause was because a cat ran into the room. Neat fact for you guys at home. Normally cats don't run into the room when I say cat interruption. It's more of a, they are banging at the door and opening it with their claws. So it's just really loud. And when they actually come into the room, they are disruptive and stomp all over the capture card and the cords. So I can't have that, so they are banned while recording, for anybody wondering. As much as childhood me and early adulthood me would protest this policy, I do have to ban cats from the recording room. And we, of course, don't have any dogs anymore because they all died, except Biscuit. But I just moved out of my parents' house, and that's where she lives. I saw her yesterday as of the time of post-commentary, but I guess that's a spoiler, so I won't tell you guys about that. What I will tell you about, however, is Game & Watch games. Now, I love me some Game & Watch, but I will say I said Fire is probably my third favorite. Actually, I think that goes to Greenhouse. Fire is probably my fourth favorite. Ooh, that was a terrible mess up right there. Really dumb move, Jason. Really dumb. Past me. We're going to see plenty of dumb movements here from myself, like a bowel movement. But I also wanted to take this opportunity. Oh, that was a pretty sick move. I do pull off some sick moves as well as
Fuck!
Oh, he's mad. Alright, that one's over. So here's a cut. Don't worry, I've already edited.
Hey, you get erases missed at 200.
That's definitely not what he meant. That was a fun cut. Yeah, he definitely meant you get misses erased.
This is bullshit.
Oh, he's mad
The
again.
fact that they don't despawn and go away, because you don't know if you've already saved one or not, so you don't know what position to be in.
Yeah, okay. Sure, that's it. That's exactly what the issue is. Look at how dumb I was.
God damn it! God damn it!
So if anybody's been wondering in these videos what that sound is, I'm not actually beating
Fucking
myself
make it to 700!
up. Sometimes I clap angrily. I do slap my knee.
I'll tell
but
you
it
the
doesn't
number
hurt.
one difference here. No music. It was fine in modern because there was music. These beeps and boops are driving me insane.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stand this.
You really can't stand this. Now you heard me get out of my chair there. That was to eat a chocolate
I'm
chip
getting
cookie.
very sick. Like, I would have had one miss there if it weren't for the fact that the game had to pause to help me and clear out my misses.
That's true.
That's ridiculous.
It is a little ridiculous.
Like, because when it pauses,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know what's next because it doesn't despawn the guys.
Can you articulate a little
So
better?
you don't know who you've saved and who you haven't. And if you're not in the exact right position, able to just continue exactly where you left off, everybody is going to fall.
Okay, well, he's done ranting for a while. We are back at 700, so let's pick up the pace here. I did want to talk about Game & Watch games that actually never ended up in compilations. That was the dumbest move I could have possibly made. Wow, okay. Well, there were plenty of Game & Watch games that aren't in these compilations at all, and I think now is a better time than any to talk about them, because we are closer to their release than we will be later if we talk about them later. It was mostly licensed games that never got released, but there were a few, such as, I don't think... No, Rain Shower did get re-released, but there's things like Lifeboat and Crab Grab that I have never played in my life.
Not again. Not again. Not again. Not again. No, I can't do it again. I can't fucking do this anymore.
Oh, he's getting really edgy and freaked
I'm
out.
doing this shit for 2 hours and 15 minutes. That means I've been doing Fire for almost 7 hours.
Jeez.
6 hours and 45 minutes I've been doing Fire.
Spoilers, that number is not accurate in the slightest. More like 6 hours,
I just need...
5 hours.
Was that my high score? I just need 50 more points. But I have to start from the beginning every time. And the beeps and the boobs.
Sounds like I'm crying, but I'm not crying. I wish I could cry, though. But Past Me was really upset.
Okay.
I left this in just
Goodbye.
so you could soak it all in. Now, I have given up on the recording session, but here we are, just not even 5 hours later. I'm running late for my hometown festival, as you'll hear later, because I just couldn't stop thinking about Fire, and I had to finish it. Now, we are doing a lot better this time around. I believe this is my first try
of the session. Oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, look. That was sick. I deserved that one. Oh, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry. Again, sounds like I'm crying or doing something more grotesque. All right, and editing Jason, who is an entity that exists between post-commentary Jason and live commentary Jason. Ooh. Yeah, he made the decision to
All right, I gotta come back and say something.
start at 7:25.
This game is giving me anxiety. Now, I don't mean like it's a high-stakes game, so like I'm stressed and, I want to beat it. I mean the flashing on the screen where you can't tell what's going on. It's like I feel like I can hear my heartbeat. Like, as weird as this sounds, this is really stressing me out. Like, my brain is not responding well to this game.
Yeah, video games are so stressful. They're just like cancer.
It's so weird. I guess it's good at emulating the feeling of a building on fire and you have to save people.
Oh, because you're a
Not
regular
really.
9/11 fireman that gave his life
A first
to
responder.
save
I'm
lives.
playing a video game. Nowhere close. But like this is what anxiety feels like, and this isn't good.
You don't know what anxiety feels like.
I feel like this would make most people stop the game, but okay. Well, I was about to make myself sound really special.
Oh, go ahead.
But that just only gets me to persevere. It just drives me to finish the challenge.
Oh wow, failure
I'm not saying
motivates
that
you.
Anxiety does. I mean, like,
Yeah, well, that's so unique.
I don't know how to describe it. I'm not saying I'm special.
Yeah,
If you
you
experience
basically are.
anxiety, serious anxiety, while playing a video game, I would advise being careful.
Yeah, because I know all about that. We heard more door sounds there. What was that? It's probably a cat coming in. That happens a lot. Like, they hear me talking, so I'm cut away for so long, they don't come in. But then as soon as I'm done talking, they come in. It's really obnoxious. But as I was saying, Mario's Bombs Away is a big one that I don't believe ever got re-released, probably because of the implications of Mario being at war, being a little upsetting. And then we had mostly, stuff like Snoopy's Tennis, Mickey Mouse, Mickey and Donald, Popeye. There were a ton of Game & Watch games that never got re-released. Even Mario the Juggler.
No! No!
Sorry, please excuse him. The final Game & Watch game, Mario the Juggler, never got re-released.
I taste blood.
You don't taste blood. I was just being edgy again. Fire did kind of drive me insane.
No.
I meant to say, I can't remember.
No! Not fucking fair!
I think it was fair. You're just not that good. And he's going right back at it. Okay, cut again to 7:25. Here we go. Can I do it this time? Whew. But enough about Game & Watch games, except Fire. Let's talk about Fire. Now, this is clearly an apartment building, right? I believe canonically it is. But let's also discuss the possibility this is a cloning lab. Now, unlike modern Fire, all of these guys, they have identical mass. Like, identical physical properties, not just visually, but, the way they bounce on the parachute, it's amazing. Oh, that was tough. That was close. All right, okay, the middle one didn't fall. I was a little scared of that. All right. Oh my God. I was not lying or exaggerating. Like, this, made my heart beat so fast while playing it. And even while watching it, it just, I can feel my blood pressure rising.
Oh my God.
Which is very rare for me. Oh, we actually did it. I didn't even notice.
I felt like somebody was out to kill me, and I've been running from them for 2 hours.
Very dramatic.
However long I've been recording.
You can't run at all.
Not
You have
close
asthma.
to 2 hours. It's been like an hour. It's the same day as the last sitting. I'm sure future me already told you that.
I did.
Post commentary Jason. Sorry, that's the official name for this version of myself.
Thank
today.
you for respecting my title.
Yeah, I feel like the cops just caught him and it's gone.
Okay, this
I'm in
isn't
the
a
shock
nightmare. This
blanket
isn't a
right
dream
now.
you had. This is a Game &
Like,
Watch
I don't know
game.
what about it is so stressful. I think
Damn,
it's the
that's impressive.
flashing and the fact it's hard to tell whether something's coming down or going up.
Well, you've gotten good
But
at it.
it's horrendously stressful.
I'm
Like
impressed at your handling of these
Cool.
little dudes past me.
What did we get to 900? This was going to
Clearly
be
we
my
did.
last try. My wife and I are about to leave
Oh, that was dumb.
to go.
You could
to
have gotten
my
that. You
hometown's
could have kept
festival.
going. We
I
could have
talk
gotten
about it every
1,000.
year in videos. I feel like I record a lot in September and October, but we did it.
You've been recording a lot
my
lately,
God.
Jason.
Mario Brothers released 3/14/1983, wide multi-screen. Deliver the parts to the truck. Since this morning, my eyesight's been a little blotchy. This game is driving me insane.
Oh yeah, because of the
Let's do
flashing.
hard,
I
and
like
then,
my eyesight was
I'm
so
gonna
bad for the rest of the day.
Stop. So there is a difference in Game B from Game A,
No shit.
as the game just demonstrated. In case you didn't notice, the second floor, or actually, sorry, the fourth floor is where they come out in Game A. Game B, it's the third and the fourth floor.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
I
sorry
forgot
for
we're
lying.
on the first floor.
You're not on the
There's
first floor.
5
You're
floors.
outside.
So, yeah, they can come out at 2 different heights. That only affects you for the first area here out of the 3, the first zone.
Zone?
All right, I got a neat fact for you.
Oh, I'm ready for
Now,
it.
you know the animation when you take a hit and the guy gets all mad and storms off? And how the misses are bandages? Both of those things are changed from the original 1980 release. Oh, that's right, they hesitate to jump, which is terrifying. This is a lot like 9/11. This would have been a good 9/11 special, you know, based on that comment I made earlier about being a first responder. Like, geez. Obviously, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, obviously, sure.
The hesitation kills me.
Should I leave?
And I got to get at least 200 points here, but I don't think that'll be too hard.
Spoilers,
That'll
isn't.
take no time at all.
I mean, he didn't
uh,
say goodbye to post commentary, Jason.
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna
originally,
stay.
instead of getting all mad and storming off in a huff, and the misses being bandages, the misses were dead guys, and the guys died. They had an animation where they'd get a halo and I think wings. They died. Also, a fact I've forgotten to
said that a couple
mention,
times.
in the Game & Watch Gallery series as a whole, the and watch part is just gone.
That's a good
from
way to
the,
phrase that.
namesake. Like, there's no watch functionality, no timekeeping or alarms whatsoever. There is some unused data in Octopus for, the alarm symbol. So maybe they tried to implement it at some point and realized they couldn't because the Game Boy doesn't have a clock. Actually, we haven't come across a video game system aside from the Game & Watch, which we, of course, haven't played on the channel, that has an internal clock. And
That's
since
a
Game &
neat
Watches
fact right
take
fucking
watch
there.
batteries and they're internalized singular games, that don't take cartridges.
Yeah,
they're
how many
just
times do I have to
their
explain
own
what
thing.
a Game & Watch
Ooh.
is to the people
Man, that's
watching
tough.
Game & Watch Gallery?
Yeah, Game B switches it up a nice bit.
Who
I gotta
doesn't
say,
know what a
the
Game &
whole
Watch
time
is?
I was playing Classic Fire, it felt like a fever dream, which is ironic because it would have been over so quickly if there was a fever feature in this version of the game, but there's not.
I don't know if that's in
I'm-
any
I'm-
version
I'm
of the
upset
game. I
about
still
that.
haven't looked it up.
Still, it was a fun time. It drove me insane, but that's only because I'm recording it for you guys. If I weren't recording it, I would be listening to music while playing it, and I would probably... I don't know, I probably wouldn't take breaks. I'm taking more breaks than I normally would now, but I would have either, cheated at this point if I weren't playing it on the cartridge, or I would have given up by now. But... lo and behold, I did it. We did it.
Yes, we did. Thank you.
Post commentary, Jason.
Oh, he gives me a shout out. I forgot because that's past me. So, I want to say the importance of audio cues while I'm here in post commentary.
I'm reeling. Okay,
Okay,
so we're about to go.
Shut up, past me.
I said this already.
Now, the game wouldn't be doable.
To
Okay,
my
I'm just going
hometown
to talk
festival.
over
I
him
said
because
that
he's talking
already,
about the
too.
same thing again. This is the
But
third time you've heard
I'm
about my
excited
hometown
for it
festival.
because I've been so stressed out lately for no reason.
You're always stressed
on
out.
October 1st, I was like, yes. In all of September until the last.
Oh,
few
you were
days,
like, yes.
I was like, yes. My stress is gone. My free time is bountiful and plentiful. Even though it wasn't, it feels that way because I've been spending more time in Animal Crossing, which is relaxing, and that just has been making me
All right,
feel
I'm just going to
so
talk
good.
over him. So
But then,
the point I'm trying
the
to
last
make
few
is
days,
the
I've just felt
flashing
so
is
stressed.
kind of negated by
I
the
thought about
audio
getting a
cues,
job
which
at the
tell you when
post
it's
office,
safe
because I was going to say this forever
to
ago. in the
move
last
along,
recording
'cause you
session
got the point
earlier
already.
today. Today's October 6th, by the way.
Well, today for me,
Um,
post commentary, Jason, is October 8th. Happy
But
birthday,
my
James
friend Cody
Apple.
told me that he knew somebody who worked at the post office, and they make a ton of money now. Apparently, ever since 2020, the pandemic,
Oh.
people at the post office have been making over $20. Like the average for a post office job
Over
is between,
$20 a what?
Like $25 and $35,
A year?
23 and 35, something like
Am
that.
I not going to say an hour?
And that sounds good, but again, I'm so attached to being my own boss and setting my own schedule, even if I don't like my hours. I realize I could fix that.
Ooh.
Oh, we're good. We got 188.
That's
I don't
true.
care.
Oh, wow. You're in not
But
care
I
mode.
could fix the whole issue somehow. I feel like an hour when I get off work to spend time with my wife is good.
It is good.
Oh, I forgot it erases our misses at 200.
I didn't, because I
I
already lived
said that
through it.
completely wrong, and I've been thinking about that all day since I haven't done anything but LP Master 6 stuff today. I watched 4 old videos after recording this morning. Then I edited Modern Fire, and now I'm recording, and we're about to leave.
Oh my
And I
God.
probably
We get
won't
it.
have
You're
much free
about
time
to leave.
tomorrow. Then I got to work Sunday, but then I've got a full 9-day vacation from work because we're taking a 5-day vacation. The days I would normally work that are profitable to the mountains. I already talked about this too.
I'm so
I said
excited.
in Modern Fire my wife was the only one excited about the nature stuff and like hiking. I meant in my family. I meant me and my wife. Just to clarify.
My wife and
I'm a
I.
nature-y guy. I mean, not really, but I appreciate it.
A nature
out
guy.
Walking.
I'm a man who
anymore,
sits
but,
inside all
walking
day.
used to be my favorite.
When I'm
I would
outside, I'm
go
in a
out
car.
walking and swinging in the park across from my house for 2 hours a day, every day, from the time I was like 13 to the time I moved out of my parents when I was 18.
I was a weirdo too. I always wore black gloves no matter the
I
season.
miss that.
And I kept my hat
Free
down because I didn't
time
want
is
people to
less and
look
less
at me.
plentiful as it goes on.
I didn't want to see them looking at me because I was
That's
a weirdo.
Life goes on like a Chinese wonton.
In the making, the baking, the
slow
simply
down, you
creating.
crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile.
Oh, you're so cool quoting Billy Joel. Your favorite
Where's
Billy
the fire?
Joel
What's
song.
the hurry about? You gotta cool it off before you burn it out.
Where's the
There's
fire?
only so much to do and only
So
so
many
many
hours
hours
in
in
a
a
day.
day.
But you
But
know.
I know
Oh,
that
we're
when
done.
the truth is told,
Oh no, he's just gonna. Oh my
that I
God,
can do what I want or just get old.
you're really
I gotta
poetic
take an
right
LP
now.
Master 6 break. I gotta be honest. I do want to finish the game
Yeah, I'm getting
before
a
I
little
go
burned
off,
out
for a
because
week
of the fire.
in the mountains. Really, we're only going for 5 days, but the 2 days before and the 2 days afterward are not profitable.
No, not profitable at all. Mondays and Tuesdays. Dude, how many clones are in this
Yeah, I
cloning
have to
facility?
pee.
That's my headcanon. That's my fan theory.
Is future me still here? Get out of here. What are you doing?
Oh, you got me. Originally, I was going to put in a laugh track there, but I was a little delusional
You
from
rascal.
fire. So,
Yeah, I thought about that joke. I was going insane. Like I said, it felt like a fever dream.
yeah, you said that before.
So I'm
Okay,
just gonna
I'm glad
make
I'm
these-
still here.
These videos an opportunity to be extremely stupid.
Yeah, I was going to originally put past me here.
I kind of wish this were
because-
the original, where the implication was if you didn't save these people, they plummeted to their deaths and regretted it as they fell and died.
But I was originally, if live commentary
like,
Jason's present
Skull
Jason,
cracked
I'm future
open,
Jason.
like extremely gruesome, just like 9/11.
I was gonna put like a
where,
2015
they would show
recording of
videos
me.
to children of this and be like, "Do you feel badly for these people? You're watching them die." Because that's what happened when I was in elementary school.
How many times lately can I talk
I talked about this
9/11?
on 9/11 in my BSF Zero Grand Prix.
Am I traumatized?
All right, that's it. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna take a little break from recording. I'm not gonna record tomorrow.
I didn't have time.
Ooh,
I didn't even
also,
have time
I
to
did look
record
it up.
This post commentary.
I said we got something for 20 stars. Actually, that's for getting 5 stars in any mode of all 4 games. So the Game Facts guide, the point guide, entirely wrong. It says their stuff at 20, 40, and 80 stars. Not true. Sorry, Jelly Soup, the author of the guide. Surprise!
Oh,
I'll see you next time for Octopus. I just can't get over this. This feels so good. I've spent like 7 or 8 hours on Fire. I think I was wrong last time. I think I'd only done 6 hours of Fire.
But I want to thank you guys for coming
8.
out. Thank you for listening to Two of Me at Once. Shout out to
Christ.
Nintendo Capri Sun.
Like, I won't be able to tell you
this
exactly
idea
how much,
that I
'cause
already
didn't
stole in
record
Let's Play
exactly
Wrecking Crew
all
Part
of it.
19
I
parentheses
think
bonus.
there was about 45 minutes I didn't record
but I
a
love
Fire.
you guys. So I want to tell you goodbye.
My God. Okay, goodbye.
Yep, goodbye.